Welcome back to another diecast review, and I know you guys have been waiting for this video to come out. Another truck diecast for the Gold Series is here, folks, for a diecast review. And believe it or not, you're not going to believe this. This is Donnie Schatz. You heard that right. It's a Donnie Schatz diecast for the NASCAR Gold Series for the Truck Series, folks. My goodness, man. This right here is my first ever Donnie Schatz diecast ever. I've never had one of his vehicles. And I'm saying vehicles because he doesn't run NASCAR as a primary. He runs the Dirt Series. He runs those sprint cars, which he's absolutely incredible at and has, the last time I checked, 10 championships. Absolutely a legend, and I'm going to have a diecast of his in my collection, so it's a huge, huge honor. I waited a while to do this video because I wanted to do some research about him before I did the video. Otherwise, he was like, oh, you guys, you don't know what you're talking about. So I was like, yeah, I had to look him up and do research before I made myself look like a fool on live camera. So now that I've learned more about him, I figured let's review this diecast. This one's been sitting in my storage. Been waiting for a review of this truck. So we're going to get this diecast out of the box. Alrighty, folks. Here we got it. We got the Donnie Schatz Little Giant Ford F-150 for David Gilliland. And it seems like David Gilliland Racing, despite not having Circle B as their sponsor, is getting their stuff produced. Which is absolutely insane luck right there. So they must be footing the bill to get Lionel to make these trucks. And it's a good thing because it provides some variety in people's collections. So that is very, very cool. So we're going to get this diecast review on. So you got the front here, no F-Series logo or F-150 logo under there, which is interesting. You do have the Ford nose, the beautiful new Ford nose for the Lionel bolts. You got Ford right there. You got Little Giant, Miller-MFG.com. Never heard of any of these sponsors. Got Simpson, Sunoco, Goodyear, ARP, a NASCAR race truck logo that's on life support. Got NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series, Comedic, a sponsor I can't read right there. Holly EFI, Trident, Calico, and another sponsor that I cannot read down there. Donnie Schatz's name. You got Ford Built Tough. You got David Gilliland Racing. You got another sponsor I can't read. TSR, Tony Stewart Racing. Got Factory, Sage or Sage, however you pronounce that. Elliott's, you got Honda, Wix, Cosmetic, Crossley, MMS, a couple of sponsors that I can't read. Little Giant, Absolute, CarQuest, Craig, Ford, and Curb.com. You got Little Giant, you got the Michigan license plate with the 2021 registration sticker, number 17, the rookie stripes. You got Sage, Elliott's, Absolute, Automation and Security, Window Racing, or I can't really read what that little logo is right there, but it's there nonetheless. Craig, Ford, CarQuest, Curb.com, Schatz, and, of course, number 17 on the top. So, for the paint scheme, and there's a little bit of a hole going on right there, a little chip right there. So, this truck is painted dark blue. It's like that. It's not exactly the Elliott color blue, the Chase Elliott's. It's kind of like almost a navy blue. Almost like a very dark purplish type blue, which is pretty interesting. I really like that for a base color. So for the numbers, you got a black outline, a reddish-orange outline, and a white number fill-in. You can see it on the side as well. But of course, the black outline is next to the white number fill-in for the sides. And now for the paint scheme. You start out with a red stripe. With a black and white double-striped stripe that starts out by the headlights. Black side skirts. And a very modern and edgy spiked design on the side with the red swooshing across the side. You got the white spiking across the side with the black side skirt and the black rear quarter of the truck. And the black from the top of this design, instead of going on the roof, it carries all the way onto the bed of the truck, which carries onto the spoiler, as you can see, onto the bumper where the rookie stripes are. And of course, he was a rookie because he doesn't really run NASCAR sanctioned events that often. This truck I recall running in the Knoxville dirt race, which is why they had a dirt ringer, Donnie Schatz, get behind the wheel. And after finding out more about this driver, I do kind of like him. Not as much as, other drivers, because I don't really know any drivers from other series, because I don't follow dirt as much. I mean, it's fun to race on a game, dirt stuff, but I've never been watching it. I mean, you really need, like, Flow Racing or places like that to watch dirt, which I really don't have access to. But I'm going to take people's word for it. He's a great guy, a great driver, legendary driver. He's taken it up against many great names in the dirt world. And of course, he brought his dirt expertise to this Knoxville truck race and brought this beautiful paint scheme and was Hailie Deegan's teammate in the event. Absolutely incredible diecast. The 17 truck seems to be the star truck at DGR because it has multiple drivers driving it. It had Ryan Preece, Kevin Harvick, a few others, and of course, Donnie Schatz was the dirt driver, and it is an absolutely incredible diecast, folks. Very, very cool. My only Donnie Schatz diecast. Never had a diecast of his before until now, so thankfully, I want to thank Lionel Racing for getting this truck produced. Didn't think I'd ever get one of his, and I've seen a couple videos from Race Day 2011 about Donnie Schatz products. Very beautiful looking paint schemes. I was like, man, I wish I could have one of his. And of course, now we got his truck, which is going to be very, very cool, folks. And the Gold Series truck collection is growing. It's starting to grow. It's starting. They already had a bunch of them. We had race version trucks, Hailie Deegan trucks, Brett Moffitt trucks. I mean, this collection is starting to build up. And the question is, will I do a Flash Racing truck series? More than likely, unfortunately not. There are too many of these trucks that I have that are packaged and or on outdated manufacturers. For instance, Thor Sport, no longer running Fords. So I would have to update that, which I'm not going to. But truck diecasts are very, very fun to get. And because not a lot of them get into the authentics, the Gold Series is honestly a last resort for a lot of them. Will this truck get an authentics? I highly, highly, highly doubt it. But if it does, definitely pick it up there. It's absolutely amazing. And of course, the truck's having a really nice mold and a nice chassis and awesome interior details. These trucks are awesome sellers. And as you can tell, they have the window missing on this side. That's a special thing for the trucks. Very, very, very cool to get these trucks released. So I'm going to give you guys a 360 view of this truck. Of the Little Giant machine. Absolutely incredible. I love this diecast. It's so thrilled to have it. It's just absolutely incredible, man. A whole bunch of new sponsors getting showed off in my diecast collection as well. It's good publicity for them. And Donnie Schatz, his truck review is over, but thankfully you're going to see this again. It'll be in a display case. So there you have it, folks. Not the last you'll see of this truck, hopefully. So thank you guys for checking out this diecast review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next diecast review here, folks. Hopefully with some other diecasts, which there are a bunch getting primed to be reviewed. So thank you guys for checking this one out. Comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next diecast review. And always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast.